You join us at London Stadium, where the crowd here are paying tribute to the West Ham former player Franco Farrell, who has died at the age of 94. Spent 8 years with the Hammers between 1948 and 1956, making 213 appearances in the claret and blue of West Ham and playing an important role in the establishment of the Academy of Football with West Ham United. The crowd paying tribute as the bubbles drift off into the sky, and we will be underway shortly here in the Premier League with West Ham playing Aston Villa. Plays it back infield to Declan Rice. Johnson got the scoring underway against Aston Villa at Villa Park when they won 4-1 earlier in the season, Paul.
Yeah, it was a good goal he scored as well. Really good goal.
So can they bring some of that form into this game and do the double over Villa here? A team that they've got a great record against at home in the Premier League. Ball is played forward down the left-hand side by West Ham. A little touch by Cresswell, then he peels it back, gets it to Benrahma. Great bit of skill, gets the shot away, but Martinez saves that just too close to the goalkeeper. Moves the ball out to the left-hand side to Cresswell, who floats it forward up towards Antonio. That's headed away up into the air by Chambers. Not the best clearing header, and West Ham are suddenly on the front foot again. And Benrahma, another brilliant bit of skill. He's going to hit it from way out, but just didn't catch that in the way he wanted. But my goodness, he started in the way that he would have wanted to.
Yeah, and I'm pleased that he's actually the way he started. He's been very direct.
As the ball is in the midfield with Lanzini, plays it forward and Antonio shrugs off Douglas Luiz and then plays it to Fornals. He's going to hit one from distance just outside the D's, dragged it wide. Johnson was in a great position on the overlap, two other players getting in front of Fornals, but it opened up for him there, and he'll be disappointed that he didn't at least work the keeper from there, Paul.
No, he didn't catch it clean as well, but Ben Johnson's made the run on the right hand side, and he's used that Fornals because it's pulled one of the centre halves away.
And that's a dangerous header down by Dawson. He sold Johnson short there. Ings lays it off back to Watkins, and the shot is deflected behind as Dawson maybe just Souček in fact gets back and gets a block in. It's gone behind for a corner.
But just as a defender like Craig Dawson, you don't let the ball bounce. He lets it bounce and then he tries to head it.
West Ham won 7 of their first 11 matches in the Premier League this season, but it's only 6 from 17 since. Which shows just what a roaring start that was. Coutinho laying the ball off to Ramsey, edge of the D's, trying to make space to get a shot away, still going, great little ball across the goal, and he just couldn't turn it in there, Coutinho, as he arrived in the 6-yard box. Good cover again by West Ham. They just got enough bodies back there to get in the way, really. It was a lovely move from Villa, and Ramsey did brilliantly, surrounded by Villa players, and pulled it back perfectly for Coutinho. Zuma must have done just enough there, Paul.
Actually limping across the box, and he saw that danger, spotted it so early and just got his body there in the end.
I went quickly taken by Declan Rice. They're trying to keep the tempo up here, West Ham.
Well, they're trying their best to. They need Antonio to do better when he's given the ball. Every time he's got it into him, he's giving up possession far too easy.
Nice ball up the left touchline. Benrahma with all his trickery again, trying to get away from Matty Cash. Lovely cross into what Souček gets ahead to it, but didn't quite go in the direction he wanted. Back to the edge of the penalty area. Now to Johnson. Can he get a cross in? He's going to play it back to Fornals. Whips it in towards the far post. Villa get a head on it. Only out to another West Ham player, and it's Declan Rice. Moves it out to the right-hand side of Johnson again. Space this time to get a cross in. It's a good delivery towards Antonio. Went up for it with Matty Cash, and Villa did just enough to get the ball away. Here come West Ham again, though. This is a good period for them. Can they make it count as they get towards the byline? Oh, they've just left the ball behind there, and Danny Ings back helping out. Doesn't really get a good clearance in. In comes across for Souček, the head, and he's put it wide at the near post. 28 minutes gone. Best spell of the game. West Ham 0, Villa 0.
Well, without a shadow of a doubt, that was their best passage of play they've done in the game so far. But all they're doing, they're getting it and delivering balls into the box. It's really good to see Souček in the box as well, getting involved on 2 occasions, doing what he was doing early in his career at West Ham, was just getting on the end of crosses. Support being shown to Ukraine across the Premier League, and what a
reception he gets as Antonio makes his way immediately down the tunnel. That is a big worry. 0-0, 10 minutes gone in the second half here at London Stadium. BBC Radio London watching West Ham 0, Aston Villa 0 as the corner finally comes in, whipped in towards the near post. It's a scruffy corner, but it will run for a Villa player, and a great save by Fabianski, who pushes the in shot onto the post, and it comes back to him. He only just reached that, and Ings can't believe it. He's still not scored against West Ham in his Premier League career.
Well, they cleared out the players at the near post. There's runs off the balls, McGinn takes it, and he gets that touchings. And I don't know, he doesn't catch it cleanly. It bobbles in toward Fabianski, he pushes it onto the inside of the post, and it comes back.
Johnson, neat little touch forward down the left for Benrahma. The former Brentford player returns it to Johnson at the byline. His left-footed cross comes off Cash, and it will go out for a corner. Cash desperately trying to keep that in, but it just ran beyond him, and it's going to be a corner here. He's run from about 15 yards out, but the header comes in from Zuma, and Dawson on there follow-up is heading it over and wide. Zuma brings a great save out of Martinez. It was a super corner as well from Fornals, and Dawson, that man that you were following on his long run up there, Paul, he just couldn't nod that in. He's headed it wide from about 4 or 5 yards out. Oh, how's he done that?
He's jumped when he didn't have to jump. Seen it again, look, isn't he?
Over rather than wide.
Yeah,
just over.
It's over, but it was so easy for him, but he's jumped and he's gone at it too hard, isn't he?
As the ball is swept across the pitch. What a pass that is from Dawson. Great technique. Gets it to Benrahma. Good overlap from Johnson means Benrahma can continue. Brilliant goal! Controlled it on his right, tucked it in with his left, drops to his knees and raises his hands to the skies. The Ukrainian international scores with 20 minutes to go to give West Ham the lead, and there is an outpouring from the stands in support of Andrei Yarmolenko, who never even raises a smile at that. He puts his hands to his eyes to show the emotion. He comes off the bench to score here.
What a great first touch it was, though. His first touch killed it stone dead, and it was hardly any backlift at all when he actually struck it. And I'd say Martinez couldn't get down to it because he couldn't have seen it that quick. Did not see it. No one got it off that quick. An amazing goal.
Well, he applauds all 4 corners of the ground. It's absolutely incredible. Given he'd scored 1 goal so far this season, he comes off the bench with all that's happening in his home country. What a first touch that is. Swift turn, and he's rifled it left-footed into the bottom corner.
He's took it on his back, on his right foot, his weaker foot, and he's cushioned it down, and as he's cushioned down, he's turned his body and just no backlift at all with that left foot of his.
Here he is latching onto a ball on the edge of the Villa penalty area. He's really in the mood now. Yarmolenko, he has a good shot, but it's into the side netting. He got plenty of power into it. He raises a hand in apology to say to Fornals maybe he could have pulled it back, but he rifled that towards the near post. It was going to take something to beat the keeper from that angle. Played forward to Coutinho on the halfway line. He's going to play it up the line for Bailey. Good first touch to get away from Johnson. Now drifting infield. He's going to get a shot away left-footed, and Fabianski parries it first time, then jumps on the ball because there were 3 Villa players following that into the penalty area who would have been the first to react if it had gone any further away from the pole. Lays it off to McGinn. McGinn poking it forward towards Bailey, claiming a foul. No way. There's Rice. Oh, brilliant. Gets away from McGinn. Now it's almost a 3-on-3 as Rice plays it into the path of Benrahma. He's got options on the back post. Pulls it back. Here's the second. West Ham United double their lead through Pablo Fornals. Declan Rice, take a bow. He teed that up, but Benrahma to get the cross in, and then Pablo Fornals arriving in the penalty area beats Martinez, and West Ham now should be close to being home and hosed. 8 minutes to go. West Ham 2, Aston Villa 0.
Well, I have to say I was talking about maybe trying too hard to get a second one, but I'll tell you what, they really worked that counter-attack so good. It's all about Declan Rice doing something he hasn't really had a chance to do in this game. He breaks through the midfield, leaves the players in his way, plays a lovely ball to Ben Rama. Ben Rama, first look up, Fornell's coming in from the other side, just outside the box, and he strokes it across the front of Martinez with his left foot. Martinez maybe should have done better, or should I say should have done better, because he gets a soft right hand and it doesn't stop it going in net. I'll tell you what, you get what you deserve sometimes. Aston Villa didn't deserve the way they've gone about this game.
Coutinho, not really unshackled by his manager today. In comes the cross though, he's broken into the penalty area, and a shot as it came to him, Buendia couldn't quite wrap his foot round that and get the power into the shot, and he's hitting the ground in frustration. He knows that was a really clever little ball in from Bailey, and he just didn't get anything really on it. Fabianski saved it, his near post corner.
Difficult skill that as well, by the way, really difficult to do that.
Here comes the corner, it's gone all the way to the back post. McGinn doesn't hit that in the way you might have expected with his technique, and now Fornals is trying to break for West Ham. He saw the man there out to his left, Lanzini, but he just couldn't get it to him, and then Johnson. And then beaten to the ball there by Buendia was Zuma, and the ball is spread, and it's a goal back for Aston Villa through Ramsey. Picks out the top corner. Johnson and Zuma couldn't quite get the ball away. It was worked across the penalty area, and Ramsey arriving hits the ball firmly into the top corner. And a sixth goal of the season for the youngster who's come through this season at Villa under Steven Gerrard, and it just means that with stoppage time to come, it's just a bit more nerves, and some of those fans who've already left will be thinking, what on earth was that noise? Well, it's a goal back for Villa, 2-1. Villa were in possession, so he's dropped the ball for them. Cross attempted by Ashley Young, but it's run off a deflection to Yarmolenko. Now he moves into the right-hand side. Are they going to go for goal here? Declan Rice is running onto this down the left touchline. He's let it run for Lanzini. He should hold on to it, shouldn't he? A lot of West Ham fans were hoping that Declan Rice was going to keep going for goal there, but of course, too professional for that. He's played it off Ashley Young, who got that cross into the box wrong, and it's run out off him for a throw into to West Ham deep in the Villa half, and that is the 6 minutes up of the stoppage time. If Stuart Pearce just walking past, that must have been a nervy end to the game. He's just raised his eyebrows as if to say, puffed out his cheeks, that was not needed, but the ball has just gone out off Yarmolenko for a goal kick to Villa. The whistles all round the ground. But that West Ham coaching staff who watched the game from up here with us, they think it's a job done now, and it is. Back-to-back home Premier League wins for West Ham, either side of some away defeats. And while the 3 points are hugely welcome in the Premier League, it's also a major boost ahead of that huge second leg of the Europa League against Sevilla that comes up on Thursday. A live game on BBC Radio London. A slow burner this one, but West Ham got the job done in the end through a goal from Pavlo Fornals, which was the winner, but also a hugely welcome goal for the Ukrainian Andrei Yarmolenko, who's being applauded by every West Ham fan here as they leave the ground. West Ham win it against Aston Villa by